And as the government shutdown drags on, President Trump is in Asia, set to discuss trade with leaders there over the next 5 days. Today, he arrived in China, a country he has previously threatened with 100% tariffs. A new deal could take that threat off the table and help American farmers. President Trump says is also considering a $10 billion aid package to help soybean farmers survive a boycott by China. As harvesting season approaches its peak, Maggie Fitzgerald explains how rising costs, trade tensions, and market uncertainty are putting pressure on family farms.
Last year, the U.S. sold more than $12.6 billion worth of soybeans to China, the country's largest buyer. This year, that number is zero. The ongoing trade war is just one reason why farmers here in central Georgia say keeping their crop afloat has never been harder.
I mean, you got to be hard-headed and live it like a farmer does, but yeah, we'll lose money. I mean, at best, we're going to barely break even.
In the heart of Dudley, Georgia, fourth-generation farmer Cody Lord works to keep his family's grain farm alive. His 1,500 acres grow corn, but this time of year, he harvests soybeans that are shipped off to food processing plants in the state. For many farmers, the impact of tariffs and trade war uncertainty has made overseas exports difficult. But Lord says the real threat comes from expenses growing faster than his crops.
I don't care if you're growing a pea patch to what I'm doing, is the cost of equipment and parts. That is what's killing us. I'm mainly irrigated, so I'm making a good crop, but I ain't making no money.
Take this peanut picker, for example. He says its eccentric shaft runs for about 5 years, and it's almost due for a replacement. 4 years ago, he says it cost $1,300. Now it's more than double that.
Tariffs might be hurting us some, but the cost of doing business is the main thing that's killing us. You'd probably be needing soybeans that need to be $20-something a bushel to offset what the inflation on everything I'm buying.
While Lord is skeptical of potential aid headed to farmers, he's not losing faith in the work, the future, and tomorrow's farmers.
Farmers are, well, I am, and most of them are eternal optimists. We're like, well, it's going to happen next year. We're going to hit it next year. But it don't always work out that way.
In Dudley, Maggie Fitzgerald, 13, WMEZ News.
The USDA predicts a record-breaking harvest for Georgia soybean farmers, over 8 million bushels.